Alright, here we have an application problem, and remember our first step is always to read the problem carefully and think about what information is given and what are we being asked to find. So here this one says a party length submarine sandwich that is 59 inches long is cut into 3 pieces. The middle piece is 5 inches longer than the shortest piece, and the shortest piece is 9 inches shorter than the longest piece. How long is each piece? Okay, so let's think about what information they're giving us. They're telling us that the entire sandwich is 59 inches long. So let's see if we can maybe kind of do a quick little sketch of this sandwich and see if we can kind of figure out what they're talking about. So I'm just going to kind of draw a little oblong shape here. And we're going to say this is my sandwich that is 59 inches long. Okay. Now we're cutting it into 3 pieces. So I'm going to just cut it into 3 pieces here. So we're going to have a shortest piece, a longest piece, and a middle-sized piece. Okay. What are they asking us to find here? They're asking us to find how long is each piece. Now remember in the previous video I said this is an absolutely crucial part because it will help you to identify what your variables are. Since they're asking us how long is each piece, when we're done, we want to be able to list out the shortest side, the middle size piece, and the long piece. So I'm going to let that help me to identify my variables. Now, in actually assigning our variables, let's go back again to the problem and we're going to reread it, and this time we're going to look for which one we would like to know first. There are 3 pieces here. One of them would, if we knew what one of them was, then we could figure out what the others were from that. So keep that in mind as we're rereading. This is a party length submarine sandwich 59 inches long cut into 3 pieces. The middle piece is 5 inches longer than the shortest piece. So, if we knew how much the shortest piece was, we could figure out how much the middle piece was. But then it says, and the shortest piece is 9 inches shorter than the longest piece. So really, if I knew how long the longest piece was, then I could find the shortest. And if I knew how long the shortest was, then I could find the middle piece. So it seems like everything is based off of knowing the longest side, or the longest piece. So I'm going to call that X. Now it said the shortest piece is 9 inches shorter than the longest. Well, if the longest is X, then the shortest would be 9 fewer than that, or 9 shorter. So I'm going to label that as X minus 9. Then it said the middle piece is 5 inches longer than the shortest piece. Well, our shortest piece was X minus 9, and if the middle one is 5 longer than that, I can add 5 to that. So simplified, that would be X minus 4 for my middle piece. Now we're ready to start writing our equation. If the total length of the sandwich is 59 inches, then if I add up the short side plus the medium size, or the middle piece, plus the longest piece, that would have to equal 59 inches. Now we can go about solving our equation. So we'll have, let's see, 3 x's, and then minus 9 minus 4 would be minus 13, would equal 59. Now let's start isolating our variables. So we're going to add 13 to both sides. So we'll have 3x equals 59 plus 13 would be 72. And then to get x alone, we would divide both sides by 3 to get x equals 24. Now, that's not my final answer. 24 refers to the longest side. So now I can say that the longest side is 24 inches. The middle side then would be 24 minus 4, which is 20 inches. And the shortest side would be 24 minus 9, which is 15.